She was amazing. She was beautiful. She cared so deeply about everybody.
Alice and Joshua are dealing with an unimaginable loss: the death of their preteen daughter, Flora.
She was the most outdoorsy city girl you can imagine. She could take it for just so long and she was ready to go home. So she loved to dance and sing. She's very, very good artist. She could draw just about anything. She was really great at that.
She was just a very loving girl. At home, she loved her family. She loved to conversate with us. She loved to have her friends over. She had a lot of friends. She was just a very loving person, very caring, very loving.
The bullying began shortly after Flora started 6th grade in Las Vegas, Nevada this past fall.
Maybe the first 3 or 4 weeks, everything was okay, and then she started slowly having problems right around after a month, I believe. It started just at school, and towards the end of the school year, it moved its way to social media. From what I understand, it was a private group on Instagram that she and a bunch of other kids were a part of. I haven't seen it myself because it's obviously a private group, but one parent did, and some of the things they said weren't so nice. So.
She sent us screenshots of the conversations that she was seeing. And I don't understand how these kids learn these things. It's not something that you or I would even think of to say. And these little 12-year-olds are just throwing it out there, spewing venom. I don't know where they, learn to be so hateful at such a young age.
I believe there was some pictures that a little boy posted of her and was just saying how ugly she was.
Alice and Joshua say their complaints to the school didn't work.
Every time that she complained about being bullied, the kid that was bullying her was suspended. She was also suspended. And then there was also 1 or 2 times there was a no contact order. And, she would get in the car wondering what she did wrong to be suspended when she was told, come find the assistant principal and she would handle it.
How
Her
do you
way of
explain
handling
that when you
was
don't even
suspending
understand
herself.
it yourself? She said, walk away, come find me, and I will take care of it. And every time she did, she got suspended too. So she not only got bullied, she got punished for being bullied.
What is that?
Oh, it's a Karate blanket!
Whoa.
At first, when this all started happening and they started suspending her too, she would be hiding in her room till I got home from work. And I'd be like, why are you hiding in your room? She's like, well, I'm in trouble, right? And I'm like, absolutely not. You didn't do anything wrong. Get out of here, go play. I just feel like she got let down in every way at school. They knew what was happening. They did nothing to stop it, no matter what we did.
And then also for being suspended for 3 days, is having to go back and make up for that work that she missed. So she's got just things piling up. To see that she didn't want to go to school every day was just heartbreaking. One of my favorite things to do was to wake her up in the morning, because I would wake her up singing to her. And she'd get up, 5-10 minutes later, get ready for school. I would have a little conversation. The school was only 5 minutes away from our house, so it wasn't very long, but we'd have a short conversation, tell her, make it a great day. I love you. And I'll see you this afternoon. But it was just hard knowing that towards the end there that she didn't want to go to school. She would text me an hour or two before the day was over with and like, Dad, please, will you come get me? And like, you just got to ride it out. You got 1 hour left. That was probably like the last month. She would text me maybe once a week. Will you come get me? Will you come pick me up early? I told her I can't. You have to stay there for the rest of the day. Just finish it out. If you have any problems, do what you're told and go talk to the vice principal.
Her parents say their request for an emergency school transfer was denied. As the school year wound down, the bullying ramped up.
When I would pick her up and ask her how her day was, she would tell me, oh, such and such and her friends were picking on me again today. And as it got closer to the end of the school year, I tell her, look, baby, you got 2 months left. You got a month left. You got 2 weeks left. Just come on, we're almost at the finish line. You'll be on summer break soon. And it's hard because she had 12 days left. And every morning I was counting down with her. All right, you got a week. You got 2 weeks left, baby. Have a great day. Make it a great day. I'll see you this afternoon. And unfortunately, we didn't get to the finish line of the school year.
On May 7th, Joshua was making dinner. He went to check in on Flora. Her bedroom door was locked, which he says was not typical. He got a key and opened the door, and that is when he found his daughter.
I rushed in, grabbed her, got her down, and started CPR until first responders arrived.
My other son was there. He helped them
Yeah.
get her down. And they had to get the ligature off her neck and everything so he could do CPR.
But Flora could not be saved. The little girl was pronounced dead at the hospital. Her funeral was held days later. Even after Flora's death, the online vitriol didn't stop, her parents say.
After she passed away, it got real ugly real fast. They were saying things like, I'm glad she's dead. It makes me the happiest person in the world.
Another one said, may she rest in piss instead of peace. I wish I could go to her house and shoot her corpse up with my gun. Yeah, very horrible things. Social media has made it to where you can talk about people from afar and have no consequences.
Flora's parents say that no one from the school has reached out to them, apologized, or even extended their condolences. Alice says that even days after her daughter's passing, the school sent a reminder email that Flora needed to be registered for the upcoming school year.
I got the blanket email, like I said, that notifies every parent that a student from the school passed away. And for the first 2 weeks, they kept emailing me every morning to remind me to complete her fall registration. They couldn't even take her name off that so that I didn't have to look at that every day. They knew she wasn't coming back. But we haven't heard anything from them.
Inside Edition Digital's multiple requests for comment from Duane D. Keller Middle School have gone unanswered. A spokesperson for the Clark County School District Superintendent tells Inside Edition Digital via email, quote, the district cannot comment on individual student matters due to federal privacy law, end quote.
They haven't contacted us at all.
Yet silence is not an option for Alice and Joshua. They're sharing Flora's story to help others.
Hopefully her story will connect with some parents. Our goal, sharing our personal tragedies to try to save the next kid.
Flora's story is important because this is happening every day. Not just in our city, our state. It's happening everywhere. Something needs to be done. And if this story helps save one little kid, at least we saved one. Anybody that's having a meeting for bullying or suicide awareness, I will try to be at every one of them to support in any kind of way. I kind of feel like that's my new goal in life.
Flora's parents would like to see changes at the school policy level.
I myself would like to see some kind of law passed where school staff is better trained in what to do when a child is bullied, what to look for in children that are bullies, maybe uncuff the teacher's hands a little bit.
Expel the bullies.
Yes,
because
not
they
just slap 'em.
absolutely know who they are.
The bullies shouldn't just be suspended for 3 days. It should be more than that. There should maybe probation. I think more should be done to the bully and not the one that's being bullied.
The parents shared with us commemorative buttons and shirts they had made up in honor of Flora.
The button is, just a memorial button along with the shirt, and then the suicide awareness pin.
Our daughter was 12, but somebody might be 30 years old and sees it, and it helps.
But the family is still grieving Flora's loss.
We're not doing the greatest. We still can't go in her bedroom. It's devastating that no matter how hard we fought, we couldn't save our own daughter.
I feel guilt for not being able to save her when it mattered the most. And so now I feel it's just time to get her story out there, and hopefully it'll save another child. That's where I'm at.
Even while this was going on, it was wonderful to be her parents. She was a good girl, super empathetic. She felt everything so deeply, but she cared so much for everyone.
I just loved being her dad. She was an amazing little girl. I enjoyed watching her grow. I enjoyed going to all her award ceremonies and letting her see me and know that there's, someone out in the crowd that is there that's proud of her and her accomplishments. Just watching her grow, being a beautiful child she was.